If you like vanilla fragrances, I have a really good, unique one, possibly the best that I've ever smelled, and that is Vanilla Era by Boy Smells. So this is my first time checking out this brand, Boy Smells. Boy Smells. I believe they're based in LA. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm thinking that's the case. And basically their story goes, the quick version, it's two guys, they start making candles, everybody loves it, they progress into making fragrances, and that's what they did here. All their fragrances are unisex. That is like the main purpose of the brand. That's their vision. And I really dig the minimalistic design approach to their bottles. I mean, although this does look a little bit like a stick grenade. It just broke. All right, we got that fixed up. Apparently it's not as durable as the German stick grenades. Well, taking that cap off too fast, as you saw. All right, let's do some sprays here. I'm gonna do 2 sprays on the wrist hand. Atomizer's not too bad. Pretty standard, honestly. Black pepper, saffron, tulip, olibanum, cashmere woods, isui, super, beetroot, beets, vanilla absolute, black ambergris, and papyrus. Here we go. I can already smell the air. Very unique. Up top of this fragrance, you get a spicy vanilla, right? It's a little bit green, it's a little bit earthy, and a little bit smoky. Now, as this fragrance starts to dry down, it changes just a little bit. I get a woody musk that comes through and mixes with the vanilla very nicely. It's just so unique. It almost turns into like a green, unique amber type fragrance. It has the woody notes, it has the light smoky touches, and there's something else that I keep picking up. There's a saltiness to this fragrance. Now, it's a little bit more prominent in the opening, but it's still there. There's like a salty vibe that this fragrance has. And it's a little bit hard to describe, but it starts to fade away a little bit in the dry down. And in the dry down, I'm picking up this like very faint, earthy vegetal smell. Like, I don't know what that's coming from. It's very unique to have that mixed in a vanilla. It almost smells like, I don't want to take it right to chopping green peppers, but it's like more earthy than that, like a root, like an earthy, rooty vegetal smell that's mixed in there with the spicy vanilla, the musky woods, the greenness, and the light smokiness. Like, wow. Vanilla Era by Boy Smells. Absolutely just so unique. This is just a very modern take on a vanilla fragrance. Now, if you love vanilla fragrances, I would say you have to check this one out. Get a sample of this, right? It's just a unique, modern take. And you know what? It's a little bit less sweet, and I would say more complex. I feel like this fragrance will definitely make you stand out. This smells like nothing I've ever smelled on the market for vanilla fragrance. This isn't your overly sweet gourmand. This is not a cupcake fragrance. It's not a it's not too sugary sweet. It's just not that. You get the vanilla, but you get that smokiness and that greenness and that spiciness and the earthiness. And it sounds complex because it is complex. And it all mixes through and makes quite a unique experience, if I must say. This fragrance is unisex. You can wear this in any season. I think it'll probably, thrive a little bit better in the cooler months, but I don't know. I'd have no, problem wearing this in the spring or the summer unless it's insanely hot. But I think this could easily be a signature scent. You could probably wear this in any occasion. Maybe not the gym. I feel like this isn't like a gym fragrance, but anywhere else you could wear this. Just casually going about your day, you're going to work, you're at the office, on dates. This will thrive and kill on dates, especially at nights, in my opinion. There's a little bit of a sharpness to this fragrance too. It's like, I think it's that saltiness. It kind of just cuts through, and that's what makes it so unique, in my opinion. Now, one of the best parts about this fragrance, in my opinion, is the longevity and the projection, because it's almost beast mode. We're talking 12 plus hours on skin. You could still smell this. After 12 hours, you can still smell it, and the projection is fantastic. We're talking 2 to 3 sprays. If you go a little more, you're gonna fill a room. People will smell you as you walk by with this fragrance. It does say it's an eau de parfum concentration. I don't know, it almost smells stronger than that to me. Although it's not heavy. You know what, I'll take that back. It's not a parfum, it's not dense and heavy. I think it is the perfect balance of scent profile, warmth for the cooler months with that amber. It's like a light, spicy, salty green amber with smoky elements. Like, what other fragrance has that? The other thing, let's talk about the price. So the price of this, I think, is really good for the performance. This is a 65 ml, which I think they're only, like their full bottles come only in this size. You can get smaller samples. So a 65 ml, and this comes into about $98. Now, let's do some quick math in my head here. I can't do math at all, but I did math earlier. Well, I had someone else do math earlier. That's equivalent to about $150 for a full-size 100 ml bottle. So think about that. So in the niche market, this is fantastic pricing. And this is very competitive on the designer market as well. This is priced about a solid designer market, and this is a niche indie brand. So for the price of this, for the performance of this, for the uniqueness of this, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I will have samples available soon in the Fragrance Channel Decants if you want to check that out if you're interested. I'll have links below. If not, I'll also link their website if you want to just check out and buy a sample set or a full bottle. Be my guest. Honestly, I'm really impressed by this brand, Boy Smells. Is it Boy Smells or is it Boy Smells? I don't know, but it's really good. I dig the vibe. I dig the unisexness, the genderlessness about it. It just works very well. Unisex fragrances, honestly, is where it's at. I enjoy them. I really do. And this one's split directly down the middle. I think if a female wears it, it's gonna smell feminine. I think if a male wears it, it'll smell masculine. They're elements that just capture both sides of the spectrum. I'll give this a 10 out of 10 for uniqueness and just the overall fragrance. It really is. This is such a unique smelling fragrance. You've smelled nothing like this. Maybe if you have like thousands of niche bottles, you can pull something out of your ass and be like, oh, this smells like blah, blah, blah. But I couldn't do it. See, I heard somebody say it smells similar to an Amber by Byredo, which I haven't smelled yet, but I've smelled nothing even close to this. This almost smelled like you layered 7 different fragrances into one. So 10 out of 10 for the overall fragrance and uniqueness. For my personal taste of me wearing this, I would give this probably like a 7.5 to 8. I don't know if it's something that I would personally reach for. To me, I think it would smell better on women than men, but I don't know. It does have a masculine vibe at the same time. Tell me what you think of this brand though. Are you familiar with Boy Smells? Boy Smells? Boy Smells? Leave a comment down below. I'm kind of curious. I haven't smelled anything else from them. I do want to check out Woodphoria. So if any of you have smelled that, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Vanilla Era. Let me know if you've smelled this and what you think. They have a new one out too called Banana Pudding. That just smells amazing. I haven't really smelled a really great banana fragrance, so I'm hoping that's like a solid gourmand from them. Once again, if you like vanilla fragrances, definitely check out Vanilla Era by Boy Smells. It's a solid one. It's super unique. Chances are nobody is gonna smell like you at all. When you walk around, no one's gonna smell like that. I would be surprised, honestly.